everybody, it's Bridget, and it has been a little bit since I last posted, but it's great to be back. Or, last posted something of substance. So first, I just want to thank everyone for all the new subscribers lately. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I'm so excited to hit 1K and release a 1K special about how transitioning has saved my life. But enough about that. This is going to be a quick video, or I hope it will be at least, about some of the things that I think are really good for some instant euphoria boosts. And, I don't mean instant as in it's going to be right after you watch this video, but I just mean instant as in like you can get this done in like 2 hours probably, and you're going to feel great about it afterwards. And I'm probably going to put this in the title, but it's going to be directed more at male to female individuals, such as myself. But I mean, maybe if you're, like a femme presenting transmasc or non-binary person, whatever you feel is right for you. Maybe you're like a femboy, whatever. This is that type of guide for you. So with all that out of the way, let's get right into it. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to discuss today is mascara. And that is the reason these eyes are so beautiful. Now, mascara is something that has, I wouldn't say a high skill ceiling, but it's not super, super low either. But I think it's a very, very easy thing to enter into. And I'll put like a before after photo on screen of my eyes with and without mascara. Some people say it doesn't make a big difference, but I personally feel amazing when I put it on. I mean, a lot of days I don't even leave the house sometimes because I'm swamped with like college or something. And I still put it on just because I think I look pretty and I want to see it in the mirror. And I really, really like mascara because it is super, super cheap. I'd say it's like $5-10 for your average brand. And this is the brand that I usually use. It's called Essence/Princess Fall/Effect. I will also put it in the description, not sponsored by the way, but this thing can last me like 4 months if I'm using it, pretty actively. I'd say like most days. And it has really good results. And it only costs you like $5. I'm pretty sure you can find it at like a Ulta. I know that you can find it at a Target, or at least the ones near me, but you can find this everywhere. It's also on Amazon, just whatever works good for you. Honestly, I think mascara looks great in everybody. I know I said the video is more directed at femme presenting people, but regardless, like male, female, masculine, feminine, I think everyone, just pretty eyes look great in everybody. So highly, highly recommend it. Now, building on the whole mascara thing, I think having an eyelash curler is also a good idea if you're going to have mascara. And it really just kind of separates your eyelashes, just makes them stand out a little bit more. I would look up videos on how to use these things because I'm not very good at makeup. I really only do eye makeup, and even then, and mostly just mascara every day. But using a combination of these two can give you some really beautiful eyes, and both of them are very cheap. At a lot of, honestly, random stores I even find this stuff in, like, Target, 5 and Below, I think Dollar General has it as well. You can find some really cheap and honestly decent quality for the price perfume. Right here is Adriana Goddess. I found this for $5 at 5 and Below. I actually kind of steal it from my girlfriend every now and then. And it's just great for me, even though I do invest in some more expensive perfumes because I really like it. Just because it's so cheap. Like if I'm going to the grocery store for 5 minutes or whatever and I want to still smell nice, but I don't really care that much, just put some of this on. So I would definitely suggest, like, if you have a location near you, checking out a 5 and Below or really any other type of like dollar something deal store, because a lot of them do have perfume that is surprisingly high quality and really long lasting for the price you pay for it. Now, this next thing I want to mention is, this is kind of a bad example because I have not had them done in a hot like minute. I'd probably say like 2 or 3 months maybe. And they look a little unkempt as a result, but I would say getting your eyebrows threaded is another really great idea. And this is substantially more expensive than the other things I've mentioned thus far. So, if you want to stay clear from it, maybe do that if you don't have a lot of money to spend. But, if you have, say, give or take $16 to $24, most places you can get your eyebrows threaded there and it will last for a good 3 or 4 months. And it just cleans them up a lot and makes them look a lot more well-defined. I will have some before-after photos of when I actually did get them threaded. That way you can actually see what they would look like. It just feels a lot lighter, and I really like it personally. It makes me feel great, lasts a pretty good amount of time, and, you know, it's nice. So I just figured I would mention that, but again, a little pricier, so maybe steer clear from this if you're trying to save money. All right, once again, on the topic of a big price hike, way more than eyebrow threading, I did still want to mention this because you can get it done really quickly, and they look great on everybody. I would say getting your ears pierced. At first, you'll have to wear some studs because I kind of forgot why, but I know you need to. I really like having my ears pierced. I know you can't see the ton with my hair down, but you know, like when I have to have my hair up for work, or, you know, maybe the shower was catastrophic and I did not put nearly enough conditioning in my hair, and I'm like, all right, this is going up. I am not having my frizzy ass hair down. Then you get to show your ears off a lot more, and you just do so many pretty things with that. I did talk about these in a different video, but they're my trans rock earrings. Just, you know, the trans flag. A little subtle. A few people picked up on it, and it's like, wow. I like them a lot. And you might too. But again, a lot bigger of a price hike. I'd say mine are $90 if we're taking account the beads, whatever they're called, the studs. That's what it is. As well as getting the actual piercing stuff done. But honestly, it's a pretty small price to pay in the long term because unlike eyebrow threading or unlike mascara, as long as you don't let them close up by taking your earrings out for an extended period of time, I mean, this is basically permanent. Now, coming back down from that big price hike, I do want to mention accessorizing. Now, a lot of people do it in different ways. I used to kind of wear bracelets. It's not super big for me anymore, but there's a lot of really cheap and small accessories that you can just add to yourself that honestly look really good. I'd say this is especially true for guys. Having like rings on, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But anyway, for everyone else, or I mean, even if you're a guy, I mean, whatever. A lot of people I see have like necklaces on, and I think that's really pretty. I personally like to have a bow. I don't know. I like it. I think it's pretty. It makes me happy. And, you know, that's pretty awesome. But, you know, other people will also have, as I mentioned earlier, some bracelets. It's a fun fidget toy as well, just if you have it on your arm, whatever. And you can also make your own bracelets with like a little bead kit if you're a creative person. But overall, it's just a very cheap and great way to look more interesting, I guess. I get so many compliments on my bows all the time. It's great. I love it. It makes me very happy. And you should too, if you like it. Now, this one's going to be like a little more scary for a couple people because you probably are going to have to go out to buy this if you do get it. And that is a push-up bra. You know, if you're, you know, more new in your transition, or you just unfortunately aren't well endowed and you wish you were, this is a great way to just kind of add some more boobage. I really just said boobage. It was a great way to add some more boobage. And, you know, I promise people are probably not going to be looking at you if you go out and just go to the store and try some on. I would recommend trying them on because even if you measure yourself at home, 34C is like a 34H cup in a different brand's size. And it's really annoying. So definitely recommend trying it on. And likewise, a double tip for my Transmascs out there. Or if you don't really want a bigger chest and you prefer to be like a trans woman with like a more flat chest, sports bras is where it's at. You know, I wasn't originally going to mention this, but I do think that I should mention that sports bras are infinitely more comfortable as well. And they're really nice for running, kind of in the name, sports bras. But you know, if you're working at a job or you're hiking or really anything that is going to require a lot of movement, you kind of don't want it bouncing everywhere. It's very uncomfortable and just annoying. Sports bras, do it. This next one kind of returns to the more pricey side, and it is going to be the topic of a haircut. Now, this is going to be the third time I say this in this video, but I'll have a before and after. Before I had a haircut and after I did. And I'm also going to do one for my girlfriend because her transformation was crazy. And I really cannot recommend a haircut enough. I pushed it off for such a long time early in my transition. Honestly, it wasn't even just early. It was, I did it at like 10 or 11 months in when I really should have done it earlier. But my hair was so frizzy. It did not look very good in my personal opinion. And after my first haircut, I was still growing into it, but it was a lot better, and I cannot recommend it enough. Especially if you're a little more concerned about your forehead as well, in case that's an issue for you. I just recommend getting some bangs. Just look up styles with bangs in it. I personally have curtain bangs here because I don't think it's a super bad issue, but you know, it's like a little hidden behind the hair. I like it. But a lot of people kind of opt in to do the, obviously it's not as long as this, but they'll opt in to do this style where it kind of covers the whole forehead. And I think that looks super, super good too. The price is going to vary a lot for you depending on where you go. And I would recommend investing for this because you do not want a bad haircut, but it's a very quick and easy way to instantly look a lot better if you're going for feminizing, in my opinion. No, I'm not gonna lie, it can definitely be pretty scary asking for a haircut, but if you can manage to get over the fear, gonna be looking so, so pretty. This next one is really short, but I think just buying some cute little slippers or socks that you really like is a great idea. You know, might not make your day or anything, but it just may make you feel a little bit better. Sometimes you just hop out of bed, put your cute socks on, and it's like, yeah, I like this. Start the day off right, you know? It's not very pricey. Just go for it. Another pretty quick one, but changing your online like alias to something else that you want to be called, or you know, maybe you're just trying it out, you don't really know if you like it yet, is another really good idea. Especially if you play video games or like team-based games, people kind of have to refer to you if they need you to do something. So it could just be a great opportunity to try out a name that you might want to use, or you know, in my case, I used it to try out my online alias, Transfem, and it worked out pretty good. So just a great way to try that if you're not really ready to socially come out to people if you're more early in your transition. Okay, so this video has gone on for a little too long, more than I was thinking it would be. So I'm gonna cut it off here, but I'll have one more thing for you. And again, if you want to see a part 2, feel free to just let me know in the comments, or even just liking the video is going to encourage me to make a part 2 if that's something that you guys want. But anyways, try out people's outfits that you see online. If you like the way that a certain person dresses, you should try and go and recreate that outfit. Something that I really like to do is I'll go to thrift stores, just because it's a very, very cost-efficient way as a person who is not super financially well off myself, I can make some really, really cute outfits just with like $10 at a thrift store, honestly. This here is just my current outfit I'm wearing. I did not thrift this stuff. I just thought it looked cool, but I'll show you a nice little thrifted outfit that I did make myself. So here's a great example of what I was talking about. This shirt, I think it was like $5 maybe at Goodwill, and these jeans, $6. And look at that, it's a cute outfit. I feel very good in it. I think it's a very pretty outfit. You can mix and match the jeans with a different shirt, or you know, really do whatever. But there are so many good outfit opportunities, and you can really recreate so many outfits just with the stuff they have available at thrift stores, and I highly, highly recommend it. Anyways though, that was everything I wanted to talk about today, or at least that I felt like I could fit in the video and not make it too long. But as I mentioned before, if you want a part 2, I would be very, very happy to oblige. I am going to be a bit busy with work over the summer, but I'm finishing up my college classes right now, so I'm going to try to get maybe like 2 more uploads out before the end of summer, and we'll see how that works. I did want to thank you all for almost getting me to 1K so far. I think I'm at like 983 subscribers, something like that. That's crazy. So thank you all so much for your support and for your super, super generous comments, and just, y'all are so nice to me. Thank you. And with that, without making the outro too long, again, just thank you all so much. If you enjoyed the video or you found something useful from it, I would absolutely love to hear a comment about, you know, what specifically you liked, or if you thought I missed anything, or really whatever. I read every single comment I get, at least that YouTube shows me. If you didn't like the video, be more than free to dislike it. If you feel like it, let me know what you didn't like about the video. And just have a great day, everybody. Bye!